Devin Townsend has always been a very, very busy man, going all the way back to singing on Steve Vai's classic Sex and Religion album, Devin's band, Strapping Young Lad, the Devin Townsend Project, just Devin Townsend, a lot of different projects over his career, and really, he's never slowed down for decades now. He just released his latest album, PowerNerd, last fall, with a subsequent upcoming tour next month for that. His rock opera, The Moth, that was 10 years in the making, finally released earlier this year, which the live performance of is still available to be streamed up until May 28th, I believe. So needless to say, a very, very busy guy, constantly releasing new things and always out on the road supporting those things. But now it looks like the constant touring is coming to at least an indefinite end, as Devin Townsend announced this morning, Monday, that he is taking a break from touring for the foreseeable future after this upcoming PowerNerd tour with Tesseract, which runs through most of May. He is going to finish out that tour, so no worries there. But bear in mind that none of this is to say that Devin is done performing live by any means. He does go on to clarify that he will still play live up until his very end. But he is taking a break from touring for at least quite a while, he says. He put out a video announcing this news this morning, as well as a fairly lengthy message going into greater detail behind his decision to stop touring. We'll look at a few seconds of his video first. He doesn't, it's not very descriptive or anything like that as to the reasons why. It's really just him announcing the news. But he does also say that not touring will finally give him the time for some other projects that he's always had to have on the back burner because of touring schedules. Here's a little bit of his video from this morning.
If you're in America and you want to have the opportunity to see me or meet me or participate in the work that I do in a live front, this upcoming tour will be the last time you get a chance to see me for quite some time. I'm going on a vacation. That being said, that vacation will incorporate about a dozen things that I've been waiting to do for all these years that have to be pushed aside because of the constant touring. My friends, it's a pleasure to play for you. It's a pleasure to be in your life. And thank you for being in mine. My name's Devin Townsend. Let's do this.
Okay, so now on to his message, going into more detail as to why he has made this decision to stop touring, as well as some insight that he gives into at least one of his upcoming projects. Here's what he wrote in his message, which is, this message is in the description of the video that we just saw a clip of here on YouTube. I'll put a link to that down below. Here's what his message says. For nearly 35 years, I've followed a creative path guided by instinct. Each album, each tour, each project, a new chapter in a story I felt compelled to tell. My mind latches onto concepts, and I love chasing them down. That chase has made this journey wild, unpredictable, and deeply fulfilling. Over the years, I have heard it countless times. Dev, take a break, please. But the flood of ideas, the excitement, and the support of incredible musicians and listeners have kept me going, kept me touring, and kept me grateful for a life on the road. That said, things have changed, especially since the pandemic. Booking tours now means planning up to 2 years in advance. With fewer venues, fewer crews, and a saturated touring circuit, it's becoming more challenging than ever to line things up. And beyond the logistics, life has simply caught up with me. My parents need help. My dogs are on their last legs. The kids have moved out. The Moth is nearly complete. And truthfully, I need some time to breathe and recalibrate. So I have made the decision to take a break from touring, an indefinite one. This upcoming North American run will be the last time you'll see me on stage for the foreseeable future. That doesn't mean I'm done playing live. Not by a long shot. I'll be performing until my final breath. But right now, I need to be present for the people who need me and to give myself the space to reflect on everything I've been through. In the meantime, I'm launching a long overdue project, The Ruby Quaker Show, a YouTube series where I'll finally explore the dozens of creative ventures I've had on the back burner. Albums, worlds, inventions, and strange, wonderful ideas I've postponed for years. Now I'm making the time to bring them to life without that familiar pressure of knowing I'll be gone again in a month. I will return to the stage, but first, I need to reset. Touring has been a beautiful, exhausting constant in my life, and for once, I'm listening to the voice that says, slow down. I want to create from a place of calm inspiration rather than frantic obligation. And until I can truly be there for the people who rely on me, my creativity won't be at its best. So here's the deal. This final North American tour is going to be something special. We're digging deep into the catalog, pulling out some big ones, and making these shows a true celebration. If you've ever wanted to step into this world I've built, maybe you caught the moth or a song found its way to you when you needed it, now's the time. I know things are tough economically, and I don't take that lightly, so I'm doing everything I can to make these shows as meaningful and unforgettable as possible. Let's make this one count. Definitely a major bummer that Devin's not going to be touring and that his parents aren't doing well, and same with his dogs. But I guess the silver lining in all of this is that he will still be busy putting out new projects, including his YouTube show, The Ruby Quaker Show, which, you know, given Devin's personality, I'm sure that will be a riot. I can't wait to see that. And of course, you do have one last chance to catch Devin on tour, at least for now, beginning next month on the PowerNerd Tour, which runs May 2nd through the 23rd with Tesseract. I unfortunately never got a chance to see Devin live. My uncle, though, is a massive Devin Townsend fan, and he burned me a copy of the Ziltoid album way back in the day. I mean, I don't know, must have been almost 20 years ago now. That's the album about the alien coming to Earth for coffee. But we were going to actually go see Devin together back in 2020, but the same exact weekend that the show was is the same weekend that things with COVID really heated up. So the show got canceled. I missed out. Obviously now Devin is going to be done touring for a while, but hopefully he will at some point get back out there on the road. But for now, that is all that I got for you. Thank you so much for hanging out. Feel free to drop a like and subscribe below if you feel like it, and I'll see you next time.